All right, recording. This is Dominion League Season 72 F Tier Finals. There's 2, 3.5. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's see what's going on here. What to do with this? Where do I see this going? Groom Gardens looks scary. There's no plus buy. So no plus buy. I think you definitely open with a Groom. I mean, just a Destrier, because Destrier is the cheap card. So if there's a way to play 2 Grooms in one turn. If you have 2 Grooms, you could gain a Gardens. This looks tough. The question is, do I buy a Cage or a Silver? If I hit 5, what am I buying? I'm not liking this kingdom, but I think Cage Groom. Depends on... Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna open Groom. Do I play this as way to put like a militia on top? I think I just gained another Groom actually. And then, is it a second Cage? Oh wait, I can just buy a Destrier. I'm gonna do that. Two Grooms. I don't have a village. Is it worth gaining Gardens? Oh, well no, because I'm going to pop the Cage. I think maybe I gain a Swamp Shacks and then I will pop this horse. I think I'll take a Swamp Shacks and another Destrier. I feel like there is a case for just taking Gardens really quickly. Groom. I don't have enough terminal space for that though. Actually, what would be ideal is if I could somehow gain a cage the same turn. Okay. I definitely have to buy. If I could, like... One, two, three... Oh, that takes it out of play. So I gained how many gardens this turn? 1, 2, 3. I think the split's got to be... This is, yeah, this is a Rush Kingdom. Can I top deck a Destrier? It's gonna draw me... This will draw me 2 cards. And we'll just take a Destrier. Just another Groom. Yeah, this is just a Rush Kingdom. Do I want to take this last estate? How many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Depending on their hand, I think I just lose if I take a state. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I feel like these are the kingdoms I don't excel at. That one duchy buy is going to help them a lot. Okay, interesting. So I just need to hit 4 money. This probably bumps me on garden points. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Game 2. That was a little scary. Okay. Gamble. Ooh, black market. Okay. So there could definitely be some spicy stuff going on here. Oh, I have the 5 too? This looks... yeah, buried treasure vampire I think is the correct opening here. Surely it's just buried treasure vampire. I don't think you want a candlestick maker in the deck. I mean, you do for plus buy, but... yeah, this is a pretty obvious opening. Strictly speaking, looking at this kingdom as is, there's not a lot to do. I mean, there's trashing, there's plus buy, but no village. I mean, there's advisor as draw. But black market means who knows what you could get out of the black market deck. Definitely worth buying a black market, but on the 5-2, you just bury treasure into vampire. Buried treasure. Vampire. Okay, this will be black market and maybe a sailor. So I'm buying black market, but what am I buying? Where am I gaining with vampire? Yeah, black market for sure. I could just take another buried treasure to hit a big number next turn. If it has the most immediate upside, it'd give me another vampire. I could also take spices, which would give me coffers. I think I'm just gonna take a buried treasure. You probably take bustling village if you can afford it on this. Yeah, I think I'll take another vampire here though. We're gonna take a remake. Vampire in second black market probably. Do I know what those bottom cards are? Probably nothing special, right? Because I haven't shuffled my deck yet. Yeah. I think just another vampire, another black market. And I'm going to hope they don't collide. I think I'll take a candlestick maker. Maybe you buy a mill? I'm not sure. I do like Vampire. Vampire's a fun card. Yeah, I can't gamble really because if I hit my Vampire, I'm very sad. Do I play... Do I want a candlestick maker in the deck? I think I do click gamble. Okay, that was definitely worth it. Yeah, we'll play that. And buys trash 2. Yeah, that was very worth it. Bank probably looks worth it, maybe. I'm not sure what they're looking for in terms of... I'm kind of thinking about villages because I could gain a bunch of catacombs off of my black market. Decides against either of them. Bottom cards, vampire, or black market, vampire, necropolis, 2 coppers, I think. Surely I buy one of these. But do I? It's kind of just like, what am I looking for? I mean, I like the idea of a collection. Could be a plunder. I think I just take collection. Do I buy a candlestick maker? Probably not. I think I'm just gonna advise. I don't want this vampire to miss the shuffle. Band of Misfits actually looks pretty good. They're just focusing on sailors. Oh, misery, that kind of sucks, but... Looking for a village effect? So, any reason why I should play this Necropolis? Yes. I mean, Merchant Camp is a village. I'm not sure I want any of this, though. Maybe I just take, like, an advisor. 3 cost? Maybe I just take a sailor. Well, I'm gonna have enough trashing. But sailor can do some stuff. I think I'll take a sage. It'll help skip past this stuff. And then, like, cabin boy. Or do I want sailor? I'm gonna take a cabin boy and buy his vampire. I think just buried treasure again. Is 3 vampires excessive? We've trashed the same amount. So I'm gonna have 7 money. Gamble. Sure. I can't play it because I've already bought something. I think I'll just take one more cabin boy. Admittedly, collection could give quite a few points if you like can play. Experiment is just a lab, right? I think pretty sure. Because there's no pile for it to return to. There's other effects like when like I could think of like if you have encampment and divine wind, you buy encampments in the first kingdom, divine wind activates. Your encampments kind of just don't have a place to return to. It's gonna buy a ducat, I think. Though. Not sure I agree with that. I definitely think I want to be going catacombs. I kind of feel like both of us are just fishing for something amazing in the black market deck. Not terminal draw, anything like that. That misses the shuffle, but that's okay. Lost City looks pretty good, actually. It's a village and non-terminal draw. Sculptor. I kind of just think Innkeeper. Yeah, I kind of just think Innkeeper. I mean, I would like to curse with Trickster, but I think it's going to be too slow. Yeah, I'll take an Innkeeper. There's no Fairgrounds, which would be amazing. And we're going to take Catacombs. Collection will earn me... Usually collection, you want to have a bunch of them and then gain a load of points at the end game, but, you know, this gains me points very slowly. This is probably a good case to just top deck Lost City. And then just, like, buy a 5. Just, like, buy a Catacombs. Yeah, honestly, that's positive. Ooh, Fortress looks good here. Definitely would take any of these. I'm not understanding not taking from the black market deck from. I mean, maybe I'm making a mistake by not getting all the buried treasures. Actually, let's rewind to here. Yeah, no treasures. I guess we'll gamble. I don't think I want a candlestick maker. Okay, that was a good play. Okay, so we lost that innkeeper, but that's okay. I think they have 7? I have 4? I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I guess I'll discard all those. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Maybe just 2 advisors? I kind of need draw. I have my collection in play. Altar would be nice. Province. Oh, because they have a bat and some other stuff in hand. Yeah, probably spices is worth gaining off of vampires at this point. Do I want any of these? I could see a barge coming in handy, but like I'm really over terminaled. Are there any discard effects? Take a. What do they have in play? Just a sailor? I could conceivably like take a spices and something else, or 2 spices. I'll take a tunnel. We'll gamble once. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, and spices. Yeah, I have this innkeeper that could help too. Lackeys looks pretty good. Replace could be pretty good too. They're just not playing the black market deck. Trashes an advisor. I don't think I want to lower piles. I'm gonna take a candlestick maker. I'm gonna play this for 3, discard 3. I'm gonna discard those. Yeah, that seemed a lot better. Ooh, a daimyo? That seems pretty strong. The question is, am I going to actually come around to this? Or is it more worth it just like buy a province? I think there's enough actions in the deck could make this daimyo worth it. I don't think I want to burn any of these coffers though. Maybe just 2 spices? Maybe a spices and an advisor since I have the collection in play. I definitely think I'm ahead. Those are all pretty good for me. Probably discard the catacombs. Discards cabin. I guess they don't know I have a village in hand. Yes, because I can discard this tunnel. Maybe just discard both bats. I am going to draw on here. Daimyo on Candlestick Maker. Yeah, I'll put that in hand. And then I can trash. Okay, so what did they discard? The Cabin Boy? Okay. Black Market. Probably gonna take the lighthouse just for the extra point. Okay. Black market deck does stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think I better utilize the black market deck. Okay. Plenty of villages this game. Could be Star Chart Secluded Shrine. I don't think that's the most insane opening. And then you buy a silver and trash 2. If you don't open Star Chart Secluded Shrine, what are you opening? Envoy. Envoy Astrolabe. It could be 2 silvers for Old Witch. I just kind of like the idea of trashing. On the 5-2, you would just take Old Witch and maybe a Seller. I think I'm just going to take a Secluded Shrine and see what they open. I don't think I want Envoy in the opening. So I didn't take a chance to look at our dislike list, but let's see. Bath is on there. Cardinal, Clashes. Okay, so they have the 5-2. Oh, I see. They're transporting it. I didn't think about that opening. Yeah, you could just transport Old Witch. I'm going to take Start Chart and put this on top. I didn't think about the transport Old Witch opening. Do I want Astrolabe or a silver? I think I want Astrolabe. Maybe I just take a silver. Silver Astrolabe. I think silver's gonna be better at spiking higher numbers, so I'm gonna take a silver. Secluded Shrine on top. Put that autoplay on. This is 5. Yeah, this hand doesn't have 2 estates in it, though. I think I'll just transport Old Witch. Right? Yeah, transport Old Witch might have been the better opening. So this time I'll buy a treasure of some sort, probably just an idol. Because there's 2 estates down there. There's a curse. Buys a wine. I guess you do have a hostelry. So I got that and so this is either 4 or 5. if I put a copper on top, I hit 5. And then I trash 2 estates. Idle, trash 2 estates. What do I want to top deck? There's 4 cards here. If they play their Old Witch, though, I'm going to trash one of those curses for free. I think I'd much rather put the Old Witch on top. I'm going to assume they're playing the Old Witch. Yeah. I'm really not sure I'm playing it because I think I'm thinning faster. Presumably you put the horse on top? Okay, I always mess this up. I always play the idol first. Why would I not do that is the question. Because if I gain a hostelry, I gain 2 horses. I think I'll take that free gold. Yeah, I'm going to take this hostelry and take a free horse. It's 4 coppers. I'm going to put the horse on top. I think we're even on the curse split. Gains a curse 5, or no, we're not even at all, right? Because they only have gained 2 curses. But I've trashed 2 of them, so we have the, or no, they've, because I only have 3, yeah. That's pretty good, actually. What if I discard all of them? Then I can put the hostelry back on top. There's an Old Witch down there. Because it's just 1 card, right? One of the cards? Yeah, I'm going to discard that. I think I do need to take plus buy. I need to take plus buy. They don't have their... I don't think a bunch of horses makes sense. Because I'm going to... I only have 1 village. No, I think I just take this, and I can take an astrolabe off of to trash. Okay, so there's an Old Witch, so we can put a hostelry on top. So this turn is buying an astrolabe. I think I'm ahead. Not sure though. Maybe I just stop here. There's another horse down there, but I will play this. Okay. I think Astrolabe makes the most sense here. It gets plus buy, and it trashes 2 cards. That silver probably should have been an Astrolabe earlier in the game. What are we transporting? A lab? They definitely gained a lab. When did they gain a lab? Oh, are they both in exile? Yes, they are. Bomb card was a copper. Probably just Old Witch. Cursing seems important. Okay, I did get my Astrolabe into play. Transport lab, buy lab. That seems kind of weak, but could be Hostelry Envoy. I like transport lab, buy a lab. Can top deck the Old Witch here. Take the Old Witch, give out the last curse. Oh, gives me plus buy for free. $11. I've got to buy a treasure. Presumably it's another Astrolabe because I'm lacking in plus buy. We'll make most of our money via... I don't think we need wine merchants. And then we could just do transport lab again. Make sure we draw everything. Yeah, so like they have all their estates in deck still. We will top deck the Old Witch. They trash a curse for free, that's fine. I'm drawing to the end of my deck. So we'll do this first. Okay. So this is match point for me. Alright, and moving on to game 4. 4-3. Oh, this... Oh, there's a 2-5? Oh, and there's Margrave. This might be losing. Is it double page? Or is it just poacher page? I think it's just poacher page. I think they're gonna buy Margrave on 5, right? Oh, they also have the. I see. They just have the. I was gonna say if they had the 5-2. I'll take another page. My poacher bottom decked. I'll just buy another poacher here, looks like. Surely the first 5 is Margrave. I'm not even sure what you're considering here. I guess technically Margrave could help, but like help the opponent get through their page faster. But I think Margrave is just the obvious answer here. It's got plus buy. It draws you cards. Yeah, okay. That's rough. Page and another Margrave, probably. No, actually, yeah, there's only... You don't have an easy village until you get champion. Okay, buying Margrave, exchange. This is actually... I mean, I don't want them to play Margrave. Maybe just another page. Maybe a poacher. I like the idea of a cartographer. I'm gonna take one more poacher. Okay. This is a good case. I've got my warrior. In hand. So it can't get trashed by their warrior, which is definitely a big thing that happens in the page games. If your warrior gets trashed by theirs, it's kind of like, well, you lost. Yeah, that's fine. They have 2 warriors? I guess I'm faster to it? It's probably worth actually getting a hero, another hero at some point, because bank exists. So they have 2 warriors, yes. Oh, I misplayed that. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna buy another poacher. Warrior. Hero. I misplayed that. That's fine. The warrior text says each traveler. I should have played the treasure hunter first. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, the 2 cartographers are going to do a lot of work at finding those good cards for me. That's helpful? This is good. I didn't actually find any of those cards. No, because if I take one, if I get my hero, if my hero misses the shuffle, that's bad. Maybe just a page. Again, I've got my warrior in hand. That's good. Yeah, I want to find my hero as soon as possible. Okay, so it's guaranteed I find my hero this turn. All things considered, their warrior has been pretty lucky. I've been pretty lucky against their warrior. Do I gain bank or relic? I like the idea of relic. But also they're about to get... I'll just take a bank, it's more expensive. And take another cartographer. Do I take another hero? Yes? Getting all the banks seems really good. So I'm player 2, right? Yeah. So I'm player 2, but I do have... This is going to be really just a contest of who plays their champion first. I'm just going to take another Margrave. Could actually... No, because I want the plus buy. I was thinking about nobles. It's the same amount of draw, but... And with champion in play, it doesn't do anything. No. So this is a good case. I have a cartographer and a poacher in hand, which means I can cartographer for my action cards that I want, and then draw it with the poacher. I really think this is just a contest of who can play. All things considered, that was actually helpful. In case I see a Margrave on top, that's why I'm keeping this Necropolis, because the disaster case is I draw a champion dead. Trade. Interesting. You know, Fiefdom could matter in the endgame. This is exactly what I was talking about, actually. Yeah. So we'll go poacher, cartographer. There's the champion. Champion in play. Yeah, Fiefdom could be a real endgame win condition here. Bank only makes 2, but there's a case for nobles over Margrave. I mean, you just click the draw cards. I will take a treasure hunter. We had about the same turn there. Do they have a treasure hunter? Let me just see. Receives a treasure. So I think we both have, yeah, we both have treasure hunters. But they're gonna get another one. I really think Theodem might become a real endgame condition here. But it might just get outscored by Bank. Margrave draws a bunch of treasures in Bank, and then you just click a bunch of provinces. I have how many Margraves? R gains a... Oh, right, because it's buys and gains. So I have 3 of them. They have 3 of them. I think there's a couple poachers in the trash. Yeah. Do I want a silver? I don't even think I want this silver. They have a champion. Draw. Bank. 12 money. I definitely need more draw. I have a maximum of 4 buys. Yeah, 2 Margraves. I could also buy trade. That's actually a real good case to buy nobles, is I get to trash this hovel for free. And then just 1 more Margrave. Do I want to exchange? I think no. I might need to start contesting Theodems. Yeah, those are worth 4 points. I need to contest the Theoda. I don't think I triggered this shuffle. I discarded a lot of bad cards. Gained 7 silvers, huh? Do I just gain a silver off of this? Honestly, yeah. Then we end actions. Okay, let's see. I don't want to lower piles, so I'm gonna take a gold. Province. 2 estates. I guess now we'll exchange it because it's got no use. I have 3 buys. This is why I didn't take a bank with my hero. Only have 3 buys. Also, it's not even enough money to pile out bank. That loses to 3 provinces? Does this lose to 3 provinces? 18 points? No, it doesn't. Ooh. Oh, there's 2 piles out. Okay. I think I have to take a province. There's no other way around it. I'm just gonna get outscored. Still 15. I don't think I'm winning this game. But actually, they missed a win. I could have piled out Margraves. But I guess 3 duchies. I think I have to take province here to have any chance. Yeah, okay. How many silvers do we have? I had way too many silvers. Alright. Well, moving on to game 5. We keep getting the shelters. I feel like. Lackeys. Not a lot of types for... or actually, we have shelter. Buffs it up. Though, looks like we're going to be playing with rice anyways because of plus buy. Do I take a ducat here? Grand Market looks very strong if you can get to Grand Market. This feels like a silver lackey's kind of opening though. Is there any trashing? I don't see any trashing. I'm gonna take a ducat. Oh, this is 5. Nothing I particularly want on 5, though. I mean, I'll take a library, I guess. It's like a smithy here, but... this is actually the optimal opening. I would really like to see the ducat. This could be an early hireling. Is this kingdom weak enough to where buying gold is the correct answer? If I had 7, I was going to buy rice, but... I think I just buy lackeys here. Though, if there's no way to trash... I guess lackeys can become coppers. I think I want just to buy lackeys here. I don't think I want a ducat in the shuffle. Ideally, I buy rice this turn if I can. Buys a peddler and a lackeys. Yeah, I think peddler. This kingdom is weak enough. Definitely need to get a rice, though. Yeah, this is a... I'm looking at this and it's just so weak. Though Sage is probably going to be pretty good once I buy rice. Because lackeys, ducat, necropolis, coppers, all the shelters, right? They all cost 2 or less. Buys a second library. I don't agree with that. Is this rice? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna just... There's a library down there. I'm gonna do it like this. Buy a rice. And a peddler. Price makes us potentially up to 4, but because hireling stays in play, it's rice is always going to make at minimum 3. That's an interesting way to use peddler. I guess I will do the same thing. It lets me skip over some cards. So I should probably buy... Just thinking about whether I want to duck it or not. Should probably buy another lackeys. I like Ducket Rice Peddler. I have to remember I'm going to draw an extra card at the start of every turn. Like that one hireling, right? How many cards did it draw on me at this point? When did I play it? So far it's drawn me, I guess only 2 cards, but don't think any more is going to be worth it though. Yeah, we're gonna play it like this. Keep that. Keep that. So rice makes 4. Actually, hold on. Do I want to buy any ducats? I could actually buy Grand Market. What am I buying on this? This is either 11 or 15. 15 just looks so much better. Two rices and a peddler. I kind of think this is just lackeys, like, don't trigger. Actually, no, triggering the shuffle. Maybe it's not. I'm trying to think about whether triggering the shuffle is a good idea or not. Let's see what we draw with the hireling. This would be a great turn to buy a victory card. And ideally that victory card is a province. I have to draw a rice off the top for that, though. Peddler. Lackeys. Overgrown estate. Yeah, I'm not liking the way that's looking. Yeah, I'm just not liking the chances. I mean, there's a bunch of peddlers. I'm just going to buy a lackeys. Just pass. If I had any amount of villagers there, I would have just played it normally, but... So yeah, their race is only worth 2. 3 at most. Okay, that's fair. Buys a grand market. I like 2 grand markets. I have more rices. Yeah, I think the one hireling has put me ahead quite a bit. Because I played it, what turn did I play my hireling? Turn 5. So it's drawn me 4 cards. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. This is definitely a good turn to buy a victory card. This could be Province Grand Market. Oh, we have a library in hand. How many rices do I have? Oops, 5 grains of rice. Do I really only have 2 rice? I thought I had more. Well, that's fine. Grains of rice. 1, 2, 2. Okay, I do have 4 races. That's okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, the duration type is really... I gotta be careful about grand markets. In their shoes, I'd probably buy that last grand market. Yeah. They've second-guessed themselves. I'm really not sure about all these lackeys. I think I will draw on. One, two, three. Draw on. That was definitely worth it. I like the idea of just buying 2 more grand markets. They go right into the shuffle, so I don't have any villagers, which could be a case to not doing that. They're probably at the point where they want to score. I want to think about buying Road Network, probably this shuffle. This is... If I don't buy any grand markets... I do have a points lead, so... I don't think their deck can do 2 grand market, 3 lackeys, and take a points lead. I don't think they have... Oh, I guess they have grand markets for buys. So this is a little concerning. So they have to not play any of their coppers. Okay, so they're not piling out. That would have been a good turn to buy Road Network, but... I don't know. I'm not sure about these two. Maybe this should have been Road Network plus... They did burn, like, 5 villagers, or 4 villagers to do that. Probably not worth buying Road Network at this. Maybe it is. I think if there was a time to buy Road Network for me... Oh, we're lowering piles. Oh, that's a lackluster hand. I don't think we're... I don't think I can lower piles. I think I have to take a points lead. Actually, that's what I have to do. With the right draw, they can easily make enough money for that. Okay, so they... Ooh, well, they played the coppers, so... I definitely had to take that points lead, though. I was player 1? Yeah. Though technically a tie would have... I would win the championship, or... Yeah, with the tie. I don't think my deck can do 24. I would be very shocked if it did. I mean, if I played all 4 races, that's only 16 money. Well, maybe, but not sure. Probably not. Also, I just through the whole deck. I just saw 2 races, so. And their shoes, yeah, road network makes a lot of sense. This is 9, 12. Potentially 13. Are they at the top of a shuffle? Both of their races are in the discard. Province Road Network? That seems a bit late. If they double Province, I'd just lose. I think I have to risk this. If they double Province, then I guess they just win. Do they have another? Oh, well, they might just be double provincing here. I mean, Duchy would have definitely not helped me against that. Presumably, they just have 2 provinces here. I mean, if they took 2 provinces, I don't know if there's much I could have done against that. Yeah. Okay, game 6. Could take Blessed Village in the opening. I mean, these villages draw potentially Noblest Buy. Like, is opening Trader insane? It's like you have everything here you need to make a deck. You have villages, you have draw. You want to hit Tanuki. How do you do that? How do you do that? Do you open Blessed Village? That paid off. And this will be a silver. This is either probably just Tanuki. Yeah, Tanuki. There's plenty of things you would want to trash your estates into. Though I could totally see taking Treasurer. Gotta keep an eye out on Cultist because of this trash effect. Is Cultist the first 5? Bottom cards, Blessed Village, 4 coppers and an estate. I really want to open Tanuki Treasure, but if they have a Cultist, I don't want to be receiving all of the ruins. Because both the trashes are bad at dealing with them. No. Next turn. It's always a race to see who will get, who's gonna get Swamp Gift. West Village, Cultist. One more Cultist. Oh my god, they got both Cultists in the... Of course they did. I wanted that. Oh, actually there's +5 Sacred Grove. Is it really one more Cultist? Yeah, all the junk looks terrible to deal with, so... Yeah, gotta keep an eye on Procession Cultist. That is a lot of draw. Procession plays Cultist. Okay, Chain Cultists. Do I just take a Tanuki now? What am I changing? I guess there's Procession and Blessed Village. Yeah, I'll take a Tanuki. Do I want... No, we'll just do this. Blessed Village. Next turn. Do I really want another Blessed Village? I could take a Treasurer. That wouldn't be the most insane thing ever. Actually, Procession can get rid of these. I think I'll just take a Blessed Village, though. Next turn. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Procession is kind of a weak trasher for the Ruins pile. You know what? I gotta be real careful of pile outs. Because 2 piles are already empty. And Cultist is not far behind. To the point where it might be already just worth scoring. There's a lot of actions down there. Oh, and I have +1 coin. So this is 7 money. Seven money versus... I think it's a bit premature. I'll take a... I'll do this. Give me a Procession. Yeah, Treasurer. I'm worried about this Cultist pile. Well, 2 money is not a lot. I think I just pass. I could trash. This draws 1 extra card. Like Cultist gain Duchy. Because what else am I going to use this? Press this thing on. Yeah, I think that was worth it. Is it Duchy, though, is the question. Okay. I'm feeling very confident in my lead here. Do I play Procession on Blessed Village? Okay. And now I can start like lowering piles or something. Like silver become cultist. I gotta be careful if I put this in the trash though. I'm just gonna trash this into an estate. Survivors. Done ordering. Just buy another province. So I only have one cultist left in the deck. I think I'm going to mill a province. I'm ahead in points. Do I take a procession? I'm gonna take a procession. My deck is kind of falling apart, is the problem. I'll just take the key back. Yeah, having a draw card. Actually, putting a hunting lodge looks really strong here. Hunting lodge might do a lot. I could also just take a Tanuki. A second Tanuki probably gives more immediate payoff. I think my endgame win condition involves milling provinces, so... maybe just hunting lodge to replace what I lost. Yeah. I don't think I need to play any of these Tanukis this turn. This is definitely a very tricky kingdom. I just feel like my win condition, though, is going to be milling provinces. Not sure about that play. Oh, actually, I forgot they had actions left, so... in that case, I will trash this. In a duchy. Do I process the Tanuki? It doesn't win me the game. I don't think the game is lasting much longer. I could replace it. Could just take a bigger lead, though. Like, I don't see... This is only 12 points. Okay, this is just a win in hand, assuming they don't win. Though, this is 12. 13? They would have to buy all the VP cards this turn for me to lose. And I don't think they have that many buys. Yeah, okay. Precision, Treasurer, do nothing. Buy less province. Alright. There we go. Those were some good, very tight games. All right, there you go.